and you don't have to transition until you get in place.
A cycle with a twist. At 8 a.m. the bomb was dropped at Tetris. My pleasure there.
What up, fools?
What up?
This is Art Hernandez.
And Eric Has.
Yo, and we normally we're half of Mature Adult Time, and we're just coming out with you guys right now for Fuck It, We're Here, because we had some lagging issues yesterday, and today we're trying to just like tighten those up if we can. And while we do it, we might as well go live on Facebook, say what's up to all you motherfuckers, and talk about some stuff we heard in the news.
Yeah. There's also been there's been a lot going on at Mature Adult Time. We've got a new podcast coming out today with Mel C. She is back. She tells us all about it. Tells us why she was away for the past month.
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
And it's some great stories.
You gotta hear about the whole shebang.
Yeah.
And you're definitely gonna want to know what that is. If you don't already know, you're gonna want to know.
Yeah. And we also launched 2 new podcasts.
Yeah, you're gonna want to check out those always When Animals Attack and Breakfast with Fee, right?
Yeah. How do you like your eggs?
Let's do this. We got so professional. We got some house cleaning we could do. Look at this.
Yeah.
We just want to let you guys know that this podcast is produced by Mature Adult Time Entertainment.
It's us.
It's a podcast production / comedy dojo studio based in Inglewood, California.
City of Champions.
City of Champions. Don't be a champion, record in Inglewood. We offer a small recording and production facility that provides studio space, recording equipment, and on-site expertise. So all of those things can be yours. If you guys want to get involved, start doing your own podcast or whatever, however, audio, video, whatever you guys want to do, even if it's pre-recorded, you can go to booking@matureadulttime.com, and they'll get back to you. Yep. All that sweet shit will happen here. Tell them about one of those.
All right. We also are introducing When Animals Attack, which is now available wherever you get your podcasts. And it is the podcast for all your animal attack needs. Each week, Nilu and Jen share harrowing tales of real animal attacks, discuss how to keep your animal encounters positive, and recommend some of the best animal horror movies for your viewing pleasure. Their movie recommendations are always great, so I definitely recommend checking those out. And while we're at it, we also have How Do You Like Your Eggs? Breakfast with Fee.
I've actually been on that podcast, and it was so fun. I have to recommend it to everyone. Check it out. Seraphina's a great host.
Yep. So it's Serafina Costanza, 1/4 of Mature Adult Time. And each week she brings on a guest who she makes eggs for. And they cook it up, they talk, and have a great time. It's a great podcast. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, her guests are always very funny comedians, very interesting people that she just knows throughout. She's had great punk rock musicians, everything, you guys. So just check it out when you can. In the meantime, this is just Fuck It, We're Here Saturday morning, pretty much test of anything. So hopefully you guys are watching this on Facebook Live and you are not seeing any lagging.
Yeah,
we could probably peep in on this in a little later, but keep it muted if you do. But until then, let's talk about some shit that's been happening.
Yeah, what's been going on?
Well, I feel like because this morning I woke up just want to talk about race because it was just on my mind all night. The great and powerful comedian Earthquake posted a video of a white woman saying that black people can't be racist because in order to be racist you have to think your race is superior and have power. And I was just blown away. I'm like, wow, that's racist. Just saying you're not even allowed to be racist.
You don't have. People aren't powerful enough to be racist. Only white people are powerful enough to. Is that the what she is trying to say?
That's what it sounded like.
That sounds like bullshit to me.
I mean, what do you guys think? I think anyone can be racist. All you have to do is be ignorant and full of yourself, or not even you're not even yourself. You're just saying your race. You can't even own yourself. You're just oh, my race got me covered.
Yeah, you're just attaching you're attaching yourself to a group for their and trying to take on their plights and their accomplishments. It's being hey, we won the Super Bowl. Yeah, we won the Super Bowl this year.
I was going to equate it more to the World Cup. It's it's
24/7
World Cup. You're just my country, my country. I'm but you haven't even visited that country. Okay, get the fuck out of here. I mean, I understand if you are in a different country and you're being a little patriotic because you're like, yeah, like whatever your country, whatever. But I mean, just to be born and be like, yeah, that's my fatherland or my home country and shit. And like, but have you been there? Like, what about the one you live in now?
Yeah.
And I just think it's racist to tell people they can't be racist because of their race.
Yeah, that seems like a weird. I don't even understand how that works, and I don't understand what benefit, like what's helping, like what did this lady think she was doing when she decided that she was going to go and record a video saying this? Like what is her outcome? She wants to be.
I think she wants to be video. Like I think she wants to be the non-racist white person, but it's like that. Like I don't know if that video was for, like to be like there. I could see it two ways. Like one, it's like she's trying to be woke, like. I'm enlightened, so I know this, so let me explain to all the other people. Or it's just like, I'm so dumb that I still think, like, you could say whatever you want, but it doesn't matter because you don't have no power. Like, it does, like, say it. Say whatever you want. Honky, cracker, whatever. It's like, yeah, all right, whatever. I don't care. Whatever. It's ignorant to think that say that someone has no power, so therefore they can't be ignorant.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
I feel like if there was like an evil, retarded person and they constantly were like, yeah, I want to kill people and mutilate them, but they had a lower IQ, you'd still be like, yeah, you're still evil fuck. Like, you can't be like retarded people can't be evil. I'm like, no, this guy with the low IQ is definitely evil. In this scenario, he's evil, and I'm calling him on it.
Well, a lot of things today seem to get boiled down into this. It's like you're either this or that. So you're either evil or you're good. You're racist or you're not. You're this or you're Republican or you're not. Like everything is there's a line in the sand now that is. It seems weird as a culture to just decide like.
100%.
Every conversation we have is going to be you're on this side or that side, and if you're on this side, go fuck yourself. And if you're on that side, then I support you 100% and believe that you can do no wrong. Which I think both are just a really warped way to walk around the world, like viewing shit.
Absolutely. I mean, I've said I get a little racist when I'm driving in traffic for a while. I'll be like, but it's not. I don't think I'm superior. I just point out the person's race, like, oh, this fucking Asian person or this fucking whatever. Like, I don't know. Usually it's Asian people I yell at because that's where in that area where I'm driving. But if they're black, I'm like, this fucking black dude or like this fucking honky. Like, I say shit all the time about it, but it's just, I don't think I'm superior. I'm just very frustrated, and I know no one can hear me.
You just equal opportunity.
I think like I was telling good Eric over here earlier that I think my theory is if you were born before 1990, you were exposed to just like general commonplace racism all the time.
Yeah.
All the fucking time.
Yeah.
It's just like everywhere. Like I was telling him, in my family, I come from a Hispanic family, and in my Hispanic family, we would make fun of people that were darker. Because in the Hispanic spectrum, we go from black to pale white, to ginger, pale white. So we made fun of the people that were darker, and we made fun of people that were light. And those people made fun of everyone in the middle. And it was just like it was a more of a strike on like how are you feel. It's like a poke at your sensitivity more than a jab at your race, because we're all the same family. Like it's just like, how can we make fun of you? You have the bigger nose. You're the big nose guy now. It's I don't know. I don't think it's about power though, but because of the things lately, like a lot of people have been feeling like empowered to throw out their racism more. They're flaunting it more. So if people that are born after the 90s, you're seeing it now and you're shocked. What the fuck? But it's happened a lot, and we have video. Do you want to like talk about this video, like lead it in?
Yeah, so this was the guy in, you sent this in yesterday, or you sent this to me yesterday. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it, but this was a guy in...
I got it from comedian Brandon Bricks. Shout out to Brandon. Like,
shout out.
He gave us this, he sent the video.
So it's a guy who, it's a white guy who freaked out at an airport. So let's listen to this real quick.
Typical. No, just kidding.
It has a soul of rotten, gross garbage, right?
I mean, this guy's definitely been arrested now. I heard one of the things he got arrested for was possession of marijuana under 20 grams. So he showed up.
Under 20 grams?
Under 20 grams.
That's not even an ounce, dog.
Yeah.
Look at this guy, looks like a business suit. He's got a white collared shirt on, buttoned up. But listen to what he says.
Do you know how to de-escalate things, genius? No, you're
Genius.
not. Okay, you're talking
First of all,
about
anyone
it
calls me
now.
genius, I'm pissed off right away.
Yeah.
Genius? Do you
Yeah,
have
exactly.
training, genius?
Especially sitting there yelling at 3 Orlando police officers.
These are
Like,
Florida
you think-
cops, man. They deal with Florida men all the time. Is this another Florida man? Technically, huh?
Arrest me or give me a flight.
You could arrest me or give me a flight. Then they
And they're
just
like-
move in.
yeah, they
I
move
like
in
how
there.
peaceful they all just stood around. None of them had guns drawn. Even shorts officers there.
Yeah, yeah.
Look it.
That's the bike cop for sure.
So as he's being arrested, they're handcuffing him. He starts to fight back. First of all, black people have been murdered for less.
Do not be rough with me.
You hear?
And he's saying, "Do not get rough with me" and
Yeah.
shit. He's like trying to dictate how his arrest is.
Now
gonna
they
go.
tripped him and throw him to the floor.
Don't beat me up, you
Don't beat me up.
Don't beat me up. Look at him. Oh my
Listen.
God, I can't believe they're
And he's got
doing
it.
it.
He's got
Listen,
it.
listen, listen,
Oh my God. Hey, look what they're doing.
listen,
Oh, get the other side.
listen.
I'm not listening. Get rough with me. You treat me like a black person.
Did you hear that?
Release your hand.
They say you're treating him like a black person.
And he's
They're
got-
treating him so good. First of all, they're warning him. There's 3 cops on him. They're warning him. They have him down, but none of them have their neck in his throat. Or their knee in his throat.
He's got his body tightened up so that he can't even be handcuffed. Like he's not even.
Yeah, and
he's
they're-
not even complying.
They're
with their
giving him
requests.
warnings. They're
Yeah.
giving him warnings like, "Hey, we're gonna shoot you if you don't do this." Okay, look, we're like they're friendly warnings. I've seen them tase little girls faster than this dude, and this guy looks like 6'3",
Yeah, he's
200 pounds. Like
he's bigger than all those cops.
He's
I mean,
bigger
he
than
was-
all. 3
yeah.
of them took him down, and they all did it without ever using a weapon. They kind of threatened pepper spray. But what you really need to notice from that video is while it was happening, he said, they're treating me, he says, look at me, they're treating me like a black person, like a fucking black person. That's what he says. Like he's expecting a higher level of treatment because of who he is, a Florida man.
It's insane.
Florida's getting close to losing their state rights, dog. You're going to be up there like Maine.
Yeah, can we break it off? Can we just float it into the ocean?
Sell it back to fucking Cuba. Here you go.
The other one that I heard about, if we're on the topic of,
Oh, yeah.
of race, and I don't.
To prove that anyone can be racist.
We've got Betty Cook Scott.
Black. What is she? Black.
She's a
representative.
Michigan state representative.
House of Reps.
And she is I guess going against Stephanie Chang,
An Asian.
who appears to be of Asian descent.
And so this is a black person, a black American running against an Asian American.
Yep, and Scott referred to Chang as Ching Chang and the Ching Chong to multiple voters at her precinct, and she said Chang's campaign volunteers. She also said to have called one of Chang's campaign volunteers an immigrant, saying, "You don't belong here, and I want you out of my country." So she's just walking around screaming at other people, saying she wants them out of our country. And the best part about all of these is that these people apologize. So now that Scott came out and got caught, now she's apologized for it, which I always think is funny that people apologize after the fact. It's like, what you were like, that you should not be sitting there saying, "Don't vote for Ching Chong." Like that's not an appropriate thing to say in any regard.
First of all, if you guys look up House Representative Betty Cook Scott, she has she's a black woman with like chola eyebrows. Like they're drawn in so thin that I'm like, damn, she got the fine point Sharpie to put those ones on. It's so bad. It's so bad. And she's a race. Like that's being racist. Like the second you put your race or you start throwing someone as the lump of their race, start making fun of their obviously her last name was Chang, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
It is Chang, but she was calling her Ching Chang and Chong Ching and Ping Chong and all. I can guess 1,000 other rhyming words with that she probably did. And I consider that racist. And
100. Yeah,
she's not white. I'm saying you don't have to be white to be ignorant or dumb or racist. Okay, everyone could have no love in their heart. God damn it.
it's very true. It's very true. What else has been going on? With Trump, we got Omeaosa. She's apparently got videos, videos and
got
tape
videos?
recording. Yeah, she hasn't released any yet, I don't believe. But she said that she's got videos and text messages. Like, she recorded this entire. I mean, she's been with that family for a long time, right?
Oh yeah, since the Apprentice days.
Yeah. So I mean, she's spent a considerable amount of time with them, and they're all fucked. Like, I wish I was a fly on that wall. I wish I had access to Obama's microwave recorder.
Never want to be a fly.
You know.
Well, just think of all the other ones.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, just think of everyone else. Like, I think Henry Rollins had it the best when he was on Joe Rogan. He was just like, this guy just gets played by everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone he's worked with has fucking recorded him and fucking used it against him to blackmail him. Like, I can't even. These are public blackmailings. I can't even think of, like, you know, who else could have. You know, what else has it? The secret real ones.
For sure. Yeah.
You know, and he's used to it, I guess, because he said that, or other people have said that he's like putting threats towards them. Like Stormy Daniels said, like, people have come up and like, you need to do this and take this. So he's kind of used to it. But imagine who was doing that to him, to this mofo. I just can't believe it, man.
It's pretty. It's pretty
What
long.
do you think our president today is about this? I bet he thinks it's this.
And I don't care.
That poor bastard. But it's just so crazy. Like, you should never be racist to Asian people.
I beat China all the time.
Oh, man. You goddamn did it. It's just scary and sad, really. You know, I just don't. No, we don't need that up. I've seen it on our phone. It's looking good. I mean, you guys can write in and please let us know. We'd love to hear and see, or whatever your comments. What do you think? Is the video coming out all right? Are we looking okay? Are we being too dumb?
Yeah. What and any opinions on any of the things we have to say? You know, always reach out.
The greatest president that God ever created.
Sorry, I had to share that. I have this whole thing of him, and I'm just like, yeah, God. But eventually, if you have enough Trump.
We will have so much winning if I get elected that you may get bored with winning.
I'm already
Is
bored with winning.
is anyone bored with winning yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're tired of it?
Omeaosa is.
Yeah, she's bored with winning.
Paul Manafort's not.
Wait. How long do you think it is before you could have an app like that just mimics anyone's voice? I mean,
Soon. Well, it depends, like, how much you got recorded.
Yeah, but
But,
that's
I mean-
widely accessible to like that you'd be able to basically pull anyone's voice that you want. Like, when do you think that becomes a reality?
I think it's already a reality. Well, not necessarily. If you have the skills, like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
believe
thinking
there's
more common,
I believe
like-
there's audio engineers out there that could match your voice pretty well.
Yeah.
And find a good way to make it happen. You know, through
Yeah.
equalizers and different apps and stuff.
I
sure
definitely
there's
think
a way.
I definitely think that exists. But I'm talking about, like, from a wide, like, commercial standpoint.
I don't
like-
know, 8-10 months. I don't know.
Oh damn, it was that close.
Things go so. It's probably already there, and I just can't afford it or haven't run across it yet.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm just starting to notice all the people putting captions on their shit. I'm like, man, you guys closed captioning now? That's dope, because this podcast here is not deaf friendly. We want to be, we're just not. They just know we're from Inglewood.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, we should get that in
We
one
should
day.
get some closed captions. Yeah, we should look into that. I don't know how to.
Sorry, deaf people.
Yeah.
I'm not going to attempt to speak your language, so I'm putting my hands down. Sorry. That's fucked up.
That is, but Alex Jones, his pirate radio station. Alex Jones has had a long, rough couple of weeks. They closed down his pirate radio station.
He's okay.
They've kicked him off a bunch of platforms. Like, a bunch of tech giants have kicked him off of,
What's this
YouTube
about
and-
him destroying evidence in the school massacre lawsuit? What is he pulling his shows down? I mean, okay, there's two sides of this, and it's very confusing for me because, one, I honestly think you're fucking up with free speech right here. Literally, you're doing this. This is like a good pathway. You find a common enemy, and then you start putting regulations on that, and then because those are enforced, they can spread out and bleed out through the rest of the field.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
I don't like that
but
either.
Also, I don't like that a lot of the things that Alex Jones says, he's definitely encouraging people to really believe it. He's kind of doing what, like, the president's doing. Like, he's fucking, like, what do they call it? Gaslighting.
Yeah.
You're just like you make people feel like you're dumb if you don't believe this, and he kind of does that, and he's been accused of pushing people to go and be more vigilant and take stronger means to uncover these like crisis actors and pedogate, what is it, Pizzagate people.
Yeah, the Pizzagate stuff.
The Pizzagate, like, I love the conspiracy theories online have been like my fairy tales. Like, that's been my fun reading, So I'm pretty versed in all of it, but I take it as people on 4chan fucking around. Like, this is a 14-year-old's idea of a scary thing.
I do like that whole Q thing, QAnon.
Oh my god!
Like that seems. We were watching that video the other day about QAnon, and I think it was one of CNN had some reporters in. I think it was Michigan again, or maybe it was Ohio or something like that, and they were like asking all these
the Trump supporters
about QAnon, and it just they don't really know what it is. It just seems like it's a tagline that they heard online that 4chan created, that famous hacker, and was able to just like. It's really interesting how quickly people will hitch their horses to like very loosely formed ideas, and I call them ideas. I don't even know if they're that.
Yeah, it's a subgenre. It's like a subgenre of a Trump support is this QAnon movement. It's like, yeah, okay. The people that believe in QAnon think that, first of all, you have to note that they believe that the whole government's been corrupt. Fine. That easy to convince me of, no problem. But
do they all know they're corrupt, or
no, they all don't, and I feel bad for them if they don't.
Okay,
no, we saw a video of that. But the problem is, so they think everything's corrupt. But the other thing that the QAnon people believe is that Donald Trump was chosen to fight the deep state. They said, if we need a hero, it's going to be this reality host.
Who chose him? Like, the people chose him? He was chosen by the people, and the people aren't in on it? Like, who's the choosing committee of this?
The anti-Illuminati. They're called anti-Loom. The anti-Loom they fight the deep state government, and the anti-Loom. What is it? Knighted Trump to be the hero of the court. Anti-Loomy. The anti-Loomy projects, man. So basically, we all know the Illuminati's been running the government. Trump has been anointed by the anti-Loom to fucking to fight back. And the reason they picked him is because he had the wherewithal, the knowledge, WrestleMania experience, and money to go and fight the deep state. So he is now, according to the QAnon followers, he is now the leader of a group. Now, QAnon is a group. It's a group of allegedly 1 to 13 people, just like the Bible.
Oh.
It's Trump and his 12 disciples, most likely.
So these, like, if you're a member, if you're a believer of QAnon, like, what, they're not members of it? They believe in it?
They're followers, they're believers. They call it the big storm, the great awakening.
Okay, so
Helter Skelter,
so
race
QAnon
riot.
Isn't the group. QAnon isn't the group in a total. It's a group of small people that these people support.
QAnon is a group of snitches. They basically work in the government and they just give out government secrets that allegedly like pan out. If you look up on some of like the YouTube's theories and stuff, like QAnon will say, indictments are to come, and then like indictments will come a couple hours later. But I'm like, well, maybe this guy's on a faster feed. He's on the East Coast, West Coast is really eating it up. How do you know? 3 hours before. Like the whole QAnon, like the things he's like it. A lot of people say QAnon is like him, he, she. I think it's supposed to be a group. But yeah, that's to save the world. So let's go to the plan to save the world.
Plan to save the world. All right.
Let's see what they're. Let's get a little 1 minute things. 4 things you need to know about the QAnon. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
We got this off of YouTube. You guys could check out this. We'll play it in 10 seconds or less. So this is 4 things you need to know about the QAnon conspiracy. And 41,000 people already listened to this.
All right, good.
You'll be woke too.
Here we go. Several attendees at Trump's rally in Tampa held or wore signs with the letter Q. They were referencing the right-wing QAnon conspiracy theory.
Dude, these all look like Walmart shoppers.
The QAnon theory began from an anonymous user on the online message board 4chan and 8chan. Holy shit, 4chan doubled?
I never use 8chan.
No.
I would have called it 4chan squared.
The user claimed to be a high-level government official with Q security clearance. Damn, that's...
Ooh.
Some states, Democrats are even trying to give
The Q followers believe Trump is secretly fighting the deep state.
They want to give them the right to
They also believe Trump is not being investigated by Special Counsel Mueller.
Oh yeah, they think they're a team together because
Oh, they're like best buddies?
yeah.
QAnon believes that Democratic celebrities like Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg are pedophiles.
That is not an opinion of fuck it, we're here.
No.
Somebody who cares about civil rights, you ought to reject
The conspiracies
what you
have been
call me.
promoted
I'm
by
a
Roseanne
racist.
Barr,
I don't
Alex
accept
Jones,
that.
and other conservative
I know who
figures.
I am, and I'm not a racist, and the people who voted for Trump.
Why you dye your hair blonde then?
Yeah, all right. Well,
Well, you hear it first.
You heard-
QAnon is supported by Rosie O'Donnell, definitely not a pedophile, and Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg, questionably pedophiles, according to the QAnon people.
Apparently,
Like,
yeah.
I just don't get this. Forrest Gump, the guy, no one's ever accused Tom Hanks of shit, and
Yeah.
the president's literally being accused of by all these adult women, and they're still like, nah. Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. No,
Steven Spielberg made AT.
Yeah. And I also always like, I love how, it's always celebrities like, oh, you got to keep your mouth shut until you got Scott Baio or Ted Nugent fucking on you. And it's like, oh, okay.
Charles in charge.
Yeah, Charles in charge. He can talk, but, LeBron James needs to keep his mouth shut while he's funding a fucking public school.
Find that video. That's so. First of all, welcome LeBron to Los Angeles, motherfucker. Hey, within the next year or two, I'm predicting right now, Los Angeles will have a baseball championship, a basketball championship, a hockey championship, and a football one, all in 1 year. We're going for the foursome, dog. True city of champions spread out through everything. The Dodgers are going to take it. The Lakers are going to take it. The Kings are going to take it. And Los Angeles Rams are going to take it.
The Rams aren't taking shit this year, man.
Not this
Not
year.
happening.
So I'm saying in 2 or 3 years, you have to let our basketball team develop too. Everything. It's going to happen, though. Rams might do it this year just for fun, as a practice run.
Yeah. The only thing I got to say that I wasn't too thrilled about LeBron James since he moved here is that he didn't show up in Culver City at that Blaze Pizza.
Yo, LeBron,
I mean, if
what's up with not showing up to Culver City, dog?
Yeah, if you say you're going to show up, you should show up at Culver City.
Hey, we love you down here.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I
There's
drove
lot-
by that fucking place, the Blaze Pizza. The whole block
Yeah.
was wrapped with LeBron fans. Now,
Hell yeah.
I know you want to go to Beverly Hills because there's probably a better, I don't even know if I'd say better. There's hotter people over in Culver City anyways. LeBron,
right.
I don't know what your problem is.
All right,
Nothing is, really. We love you, dog.
Want to hear his speech?
Yes, I
Start of
wanna
his
hear
speech?
LeBron.
Let's hear him talk. All right. Well, we got to let these...
These crazy ads, man.
yeah, there's crazy ads all over the place.
We're freestyling all this. Like, we literally decided to try this
Okay,
test.
okay,
All
all
right,
good,
here's
all
LeBron.
good. First of all,
The
can
GOAT.
we get a round of applause for Tori Kelly? How unbelievable is she?
So this is LeBron speaking at the opening of the I
Unbelievable.
Promise School in Akron, Ohio.
As our
earlier
kids
this month.
If you could just
continue to
listen up,
fill
it's
in,
pretty dope.
this is a huge moment. Not only in my life, not only in my family's life, not only in the foundation's life, but for these kids and for the whole city of Akron. And more importantly, this is a huge moment for all of us. So we should all give ourselves a round of applause as well.
Damn, dude. I know those other guys are sitting, but LeBron still makes them look so small.
Like
I kinda-
like they don't even go
When
to
I
his,
stand up here, I
his
always
waist.
kind of start off with the same line because it's kind of true. You guys never see me come up here and go in my pocket and grab out note cards or grab out, points of what I should tackle because
It's very presidential.
to be honest, I kind of never know what I'm going to say until I get up here and I kind of feel the crowd and I kind of feel
You're the man.
I like
the
that.
emotion behind whatever I'm doing.
Please don't start
Thank
doing
you,
stand-up,
too.
LeBron.
So I kind of just speak from the heart. I've
That's how I
always found that to
took
be a
tests
lot better
when
quite
I was
just,
in school. I just
true.
showed up to
So-
school.
So here it goes.
Studying, fuck that.
As a kid from Akron, Ohio, myself, I remember walking these same streets. I remember walking North Street, West Market. I remember walking behind here on Crosby, going to Harris Elementary, riding my bike throughout the rest of the city. So when people ask me why a school, that's part of the reason why, because I know exactly what these 240 kids are going through. I know the streets that they walk. I know the trials and tribulations that they go through.
And
I
you
know
hear
the
people
ups,
were
the downs. I know everything.
People were trying to give him shit too
that they dream about. I know all the
because he was
nightmares
only.
that they have
It came out, or it came out. I guess he's
because I've been there.
he's only funding a certain percentage of the school.
So
it's like
what?
20% or
There's a
something like
reason
this.
why this
And it-
school
yeah, and so
is here today.
I saw there was a group of people online that were
And, yeah,
that were
there
all
you go.
upset.
Turn off this boring ass
Say it
speech. You
again.
better get cards next time, LeBron. Write that shit down. But seriously, what he's doing is
It's amazing.
What the group's doing, they're like paying for uniforms, so that like Japan got it right in the way that, you know, all through school except for university level, you just wear a uniform. You know. That way, no one's wearing these crazy clothes or sexy clothes or distracting clothes or, you know, trigger clothes. Do they have trigger clothes? What the fuck was that?
There's something beeping.
People still triggered?
Oh, it might have been this guy. But yeah, I thought it was crazy that I saw people were upset at him. And upon doing a little further research, it actually made sense why he was doing that,
What
because
happened? Every kid that walked through those doors.
if he funded over a certain percentage, it would become a private school, and then it would not be open to any kids, like as a public school would be. You know, so before everyone, I think the whole point is just before you get outraged on something, you should maybe look into it a little further.
100%, dude. I mean, look it. Let's get realistic with it. No one plans their outrage. But what you do with your outrage is what can be monitored and contained. Now, you can see something and get outraged by it, but don't go and start voicing it right away. Just go look. You know, if you hear some fucked up shit like a Pizzagate, don't go down to the pizza station with a fucking assault rifle trying to solve the problems. Maybe go look up the blueprints for the city and see that there is no fucking basement.
There's no time. Yeah, but that's just the deep state.
Well, that's before you hold people to gunpoint saying, take me to the basement. I can't take you to the basement, man. There's no fucking basement.
It's like that.
That's like someone putting a gun to my head and say, give me a $3 bill. I don't have one. I know you have money. Okay, I have some money, but I don't have a $3 bill. You're lying to me. Show me the $3 bill. It's like, that's not a cure. It's not a cure, man.
No basement at the Alamo.
That's so true. Like, it just, I get upset all the time. I'm a fucking, you know, a prime example of a poor human. Not financially, just like the level, whatever, you know. I'm nowhere near enlightenment. I'm the furthest thing away from it, you know. But even I could recognize, you know, from living long enough, you know, when maybe I should look into this a little more. And I have. I've spent, when I used to have a company job, when a corporation paid me, I would spend hours and hours online just researching all this shit and getting paid to do it because it was fun, you know, like, why not? And thank you for those jobs, by the way, anyone listening, you know who you were. But still, like, you got to research, and the research you do online, you have to make sure that they're all not coordinated, because a lot of these people are linked from each other or quote directly from each other.
Yeah, and check out a couple sources. I mean,
well, that's what I mean. You have to make sure these sources aren't linked, because I've on all of these fucking conspiracy theory videos, they're always quoting each other. So one guy's thing, oh, this was said, so this fact is now a fact, and it's over here quoted here and here and here, and then you have 10, 13 people verifying this unchecked fact
that 4chan just made up.
Yes, exactly. Like, trust me, dude. I'm anti-Illumi as much as the next. All right, but we cannot you just can't just trust. I don't know. Do it. Maybe they're just that good. Bless you. I believe in like hiding in plain sight. That's the most ninja shit to do. Those Taco Bell commercials. Come on, man. What are they? Taco Illuminati or whatever?
Yeah.
I forgot what they are. Late night Illuminatis.
I believe that for sure.
They got some
100%.
weird name. They got some weird name.
Yeah.
I don't know, but this has been a fun test, you guys.
Yeah, thank you for checking us out. We test some of this out. Leave a comment below. Let us know how it sounds. Let us know if you have an opinion.
Let us know what you think.
Hit us up at podcast@matureadulttime.com.
And also, if you want to get a show going, bookings@matureadulttime.com. We'll put links below and shit, and share this video, whatever. We're going to take you out with the song that we brought you in with. It's called That Clown's Got a Gun by Uranium Club.
All right.
So check it out, guys.
Check it out.
Enjoy.
Six a cycle with a twist. At 8 a.m. the bomb was dropped at Tetris. Find pleasure there, night away. My mind enslaved. His mercy can't be topped. I find reconciliation in the wreckage.